This exercise is called a kickstand hip hinge, and it's a posterior chain exercise similar to a deadlift. The kickstand hip hinge is a great way to start to work towards single leg stability in a posterior chain exercise. This is a great progression from once you've learned how to do a hip hinge or a deadlift. Just as a recap, with that hip hinge or deadlifting type motion, what you are trying to do is maintain some of that intra-abdominal pressure and the ability to push your hips backwards. This will help you to use your glutes and your hamstrings, otherwise known as the posterior chain. And the reason why this exercise is a progression of that hip hinge is because this is being done on two legs, where we're going to go into a split stance position, something called a kickstand. So in this kickstand position here, otherwise known as a B stance, you're going to have the majority of the weight on your front foot, and this back leg is just here as a kickstand. And of that front hip, it should look exactly the same, that you're doing a hinging type motion. You should feel this in your glute and the hamstring on that side that you're working. And this leg here is simply there for balance. Now, a couple things to think about with this motion is that your foot, knee, and hip of both legs really, but for sure on that stance leg that you're working on, should be able to all maintain in line with each other. You don't want this position of where the knee is starting to fall in towards the midline. So first is just building some capacity without any weights there to see, can you do this where you're pushing the hips backwards and keeping that foot, knee, and hip all in line with each other. And once you start to feel comfortable with that, you can add some weights into it to do the exact same motion, just with some added resistance. Okay, good luck with the kickstand hip hinge.